So one huge problem I've been noticing a lot in CSGO is that players don't necessarily know how to peek properly. So a lot of times you'll see this kind of thing where someone will be hugging a wall close like this, they'll fly out, pre-fire the angle, either miss or just be instantly killed regardless. So what is wrong with peeking like this? First and foremost, even if you've checked these angles, see nobody there, you're still exposing yourself to like 1,000 different angles over here, and there's always that chance that someone's just holding a little bit further back. And while your back is turned to them, they peek out like this, they see you, and then they kill you. Because again, you've got no defense, your back is turned, and because you're hugging this wall so close, it takes you ages to get back behind cover before, well, you die. So, that's problem number one. Problem number two, well, let's see exactly how long it takes for me to actually even see that CT. So right now, my shoulder's a little bit exposed. Probably about a third of my body is exposed. Still can't see the CT, mind you. Now right here, I can barely see the CT. I might be able to kill him, but your reaction times have got to be absolutely insane. And probably right here is when you would be able to take your safe shot. Right where this little dot is. Probably about half my body is exposed. Let me just get out of this CT. I'm kind of stuck inside of him, which is pretty hot, but you know. This is a family show, as they might say, or whatever that meme is. So the CT is standing right about here. He can see about half my body, maybe a little bit more, and well, that's a huge advantage to him because he can see me way before I can even see him. So let's place our friend back there. So how do we go about this properly? Well, first and foremost, 90% of the time, you want to be peeking wide like this because one, you're giving yourself at the very least an equal opportunity to make that shot, maybe even a little bit of an advantage because there is peeker's advantage in this game because lag compensation and pings and all that jazz. I'm sure you guys have dealt with it before. But you're giving yourself that equal opportunity to take that shot, take that pre-fired shot. I don't want to shoot him in the head because he'll reset the round, but you're also not exposing yourself to all these angles. And you can fall back behind cover a lot quicker because you're not like hugging the wall, exposing half your body, even when you can't see the guy. So peeking it wide is, again, 90% of the time what you want to be doing. And you don't want to be peeking out too wide like this because, again, if he's holding over here and you're not expecting it, he can see you before you can see him. Or if he's holding right here, same scenario. So you want to be peeking it so that you're not exposing yourself to very many angles at all, only like the one angle that you want to be exposing yourself to. And two, you don't want to be like coming out here crouching and spraying because, well, you're stationary, he can take you down very easily. So you kind of want to be stutter stepping, counter strafing. And again, I've covered this before, but you're just holding D, you hit A to stop, and then you shoot, and then you can kind of keep doing that back and forth. So, like so, I really don't want to shoot him in the head. Like so that you can get back behind cover, take your shot, and then keep doing that if you should choose to do so. It is pretty dangerous to keep poking out like that because they could just kind of like tap shoot like this or whatever, or counter strafe you as well, and get the pick. So you don't want to do it too much. You just kind of want to like get the information if you don't kill him. Say, hey, there's one arch side, and then your teammates can help you deal with that by either smoking it or flashing you in, whatever the scenario is. You get the picture. So notice how I said 90% of the time you want to be peeking wide like that. Well, let's just say this is smoked off, or you have teammates, I don't know, they cleared that angle or whatever, they pushed out porch, cleared these angles, or whatever the scenario is. You know 100% that there's no enemies over here, but you know 100% that there's an opper holding this angle. Well, even if you peek out like this, if you miss your first shot and don't hit him in the head, you're going to probably be dead because it's an op, he hits you in the chest, you're dead. So I've covered this before, but you could try shoulder peeking him, baiting out that shot, getting that information, and then you know the exact angle he's holding, and then you can kind of deal with him accordingly. I don't know, you can throw a flash in. Not like that, obviously, because he'll be able to avoid that. But you can throw a flash in, peek him wide now, and then deal with him. So, hopefully this video made a little bit of sense as to why it's kind of bad to peek close like this in most scenarios, but just kind of work on just peeking wide, get in the habit of peeking wide so that you're not exposing yourself to just ludicrous stuff. And then, at the same time, you can work on your stutter stepping, so that you're kind of training both of those skills and not getting yourself killed very quickly. So as always, thank you all very much for watching, and see you next time.